Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Here we go. Here we go. Hey guys, how you doing? Dan the Fireman here. Daniel, you can call me Daniel. We're going to talk about 5 things for cold weather motorcycle riding. Now, I just did a video a while ago on that. You can see me riding around. I have my hand in like trying to ride. But we're going to kind of expand on it a little bit. And I just want to say thank you for Ride Arizona MTC for sponsoring my MSF rider coach class. So if you guys want to see any type of, or if you want to be a part of any type of training, BRC1, BRC2, advanced bike bonding in the Phoenix and Tucson area, Arizona, swing on by Ride Arizona MTC. I'm actually certified to coach the BRC1. So if you're brand new to riding, ask for me and I can teach. I'll coach you. I'll go out there and coach you and get your endorsement. So while that's up there, keep an eye on that. Keep looking at that. We're going to talk about 5 tips for cold weather riding. I got my notes right here. It's a little bit easier. I'm going to try my best to not look at the chat because you guys distract the living crap out of me. What's up, Mike, Dan? How you doing? Mortag, Hatter, Scratch, Dewey did it, Nicholas. You guys distract me. I'm very distractible. Anyways, so first tip is to layer smarter. Now, I got some stuff here that I want to kind of use as props and everything. Once I get the house, we're closing on a house tomorrow. So once I get the house, to get my own room, I can actually do a lot more stuff like this. But layering smarter is very important. Having a full face helmet is great. Having a full face helmet is great because for instance, you're not going to get a lot of wind and cold air coming in here, and then you get a nice little windscreen if you're lucky on a good helmet. So that'll block a lot of wind, but it still can get cold underneath. So what I personally have is I have a Balaclava from S.M.A.R.T. It's a warm skin one. You can find them for snowboarding. You can find them for motorcycles, but I pick a very specific thin one. And what it does is it keeps my face pretty much cool, or I mean warm, and I don't have to worry too much about the wind hitting me because there's certain kinds of balaclavas that are pretty much wind resistant. That's one way to keep you nice and cool. I mean, I keep saying cool, nice and warm, and it's thin material, so it's not going to be super bulky underneath your helmet, not like a beanie would be. So I've done the beanie thing before, but it doesn't cover the face. It doesn't. It's a little bit bulky up here. It doesn't work with a helmet too well. So definitely layer up smart. And when it comes to the jackets, so I have a summer jacket. It's got pretty good mesh in it. This is the Fly Cool Pro 2. I mean, in the name, Cool Pro, it's obviously going to keep me nice and cool, but it's mesh. You can pretty much see through it. I know on the screen you're not going to be able to see too well, but it's pretty much mesh and you can see through it. I don't have a winter jacket that I fit anymore. I got a little too chubby. So what I do is I have my go-to gray sweatshirt. If you are a patron, you understand what this thing is to me. It's like my baby. I wear gray on gray on gray all the time, but this is my baby. You see it on the Patreon lens all the time. You saw it in today's video where I did a quick tip. I'm always wearing this. So I'll wear this underneath my mesh jacket to keep me nice and warm. I also have cold Under Armour cold gear that I'll put underneath my pants and long sleeve Under Armour cold gear for the upper body if I have to. But definitely layer up because at least in Arizona, it's cold as crap in the morning. But when I was doing the DDFM training manual videos yesterday, it was cold when I went out riding, but when I got to where I was going to practice and shoot some videos, it got hot. So I just took off the sweatshirt and kept my jacket. That way I still have protection. Another thing is to have good tires. That's very important. And my beard's all messed up. Croncutus. Another thing is to have good tires. Now, don't fall for it. When people say, hey, you got to put winter air in your tires, that's fake. All right? Same thing with blinker fluid. No such thing. Don't fall for that. Anyways, have good tires. You want to make sure you have good traction in your tires, have the right appropriate PSI. If it's super cold out, it'll pretty much shrink the air. Hot air expands, cold air kind of shrinks, so your PSI will be a little bit low. But make sure your tires are good. Make sure your tires are good. There's no cracks in the side, that has good tread and everything. Because you never know when in cold weather you might hit some ice. You never know when you're going to hit some type of debris that was caused by cold weather like rain. So you never know. Eat. Number 3. We're doing 5 tips. This is number 3. Make sure you eat. Eat. Calories are very important. Calories is actually a unit of energy. and you actually burn energy. So you're burning energy by shivering, you're burning energy by maneuvering on a motorcycle. Even on the perfect day, ride a motorcycle for a couple hours or just for an hour and you get back and you're tired. That's because you're using a lot of energy to do it. It's a lot more than driving a vehicle. So make sure you're eating. That way you don't get too cold. That way you can stay nice and warm. I'm not talking about eat so much that you get fat so you have a layer of blubber like me. But just go eat, have something. That way you're nice and full and your body has something to react with. So another thing is watch out for wind chill. Now I mentioned my summer jacket has holes and then I have my regular jacket underneath. That doesn't block a lot of wind. It's not wind proof. So another thing that you can do when it comes to the layering is have some type of windbreaker in between. Because wind chill, I mean, we're riding miles per hour, kilometers per hour, whatever it is, but add that, so now you have like a 40-mile-per-hour wind hitting you because you're riding. Now you go 70, 80 miles an hour on the interstate, you have a 70 to 80 mile an hour wind hitting you. You're the one traveling through it, but the wind's still hitting you, so it's going to draw the warmth out of you. There's many different ways to produce heat and get heat. You know, there's radiation, so you can get radiated heat from like the sun. It's a heat that travels through a vacuum. Endothermic and all these other ones. You know, convected heat, conducted heat, all these different things. And when the cold air hits you, it's actually pulling away heat from you. So that's actually pretty serious. You can freeze pretty bad. So leather helps out. Leather is a good way of breaking off the heat. But definitely get something like a windbreaker. And don't forget your legs. Your legs can shiver and get cold too. So make sure you have something to cover your legs too. Like chaps will do a good job. But that's something you want to put over protective gear. All right, so snow. I don't know about some of you, but I don't want to ride in snow. So I'm going to give you this. My opinion is that if it starts to snow, go home. I know some of you guys will be like, ah, what a loser. You know, you freaking, I ride in snow all the time. Okay, good for you. That's great. But that's an extreme situation for a lot of people like us down here, is that if there's snow on the ground, we're not used to riding or even driving in it, so we'll just try to go home and stay home. It's safety-wise, it's the best bet, but if you have to get somewhere, I mean, you have to get somewhere. Be extra careful. Take things nice and easy. Go over black ice. If you go over ice or anything like that, black ice, regular ice, whatever it is, remember to pull in the clutch. That way you coast over it. Keep the straight line, and you're going over it. You want to coast over it. So when you pull in the clutch, you remove the power from the rear wheel so that way you will coast over it. If you don't pull in the clutch and you go over ice, once that rear tire hits that ice and it loses traction, it's going to spin. And when that happens, then all of a sudden you gain traction again, you could possibly drop the bike. So pull in the clutch until you know you have traction on the ground and slowly release it out. That way you can go. Those are my 5 tips for cold weather motorcycle riding. This is a quick little live stream. If you notice, I'm probably leaving a few things out because I'm used to editing in a few things, or if I miss something, I'll edit myself something in. So this is just me talking for 8.5 minutes. With that said, normally I end my videos by saying ride safe, be safe, and everything, but I'm going to be on here for the next 52 minutes. So now's the time for me to get distracted by you guys' comments and for us to hang out. All right, so let's see. All right. Needs a new stator and it's below 0 right now. More tag. What's up, Mike McNary? Isn't that our job to distract you? Yes, Wayward. Bob Easy, Isis, Majestic Beard, Arizona's weird like that, snow in AZ. What tread depth would you recommend replacing tires at? If it hits there's a tread depth indicator on your bike. You usually find it in there. It's just like tires. Once you hit that, that is where the manufacturer says that it's not safe to be riding this on the road. And the reason why you need tread is because it displaces water. So if you run it so low that you don't have a lot of tread left, you can hydroplane on water pretty easily, and that's pretty unsafe. Plus, it doesn't have a lot of traction. So when you hit the tread depth indicator, you can actually find it on your tire. Check it out. If it's that close, if it's getting close to it, it's about time to replace. Tuck the laces. Fatalist Frosty's PSA wear boots or shoes without laces. I dropped my bike today because my shoelace got caught. Yep, that's one of my beginner mistakes that I talked about in one of my videos, is that shoelaces, they can catch on that peg, and when you put your foot down and your foot doesn't make it all the way down, then Yeah, I hope you're okay. I live in central New York and my bike is climate controlled storage, -14 with wind chill right now. Oof, terrible. Fatalistic Frosty's buying boots later today. Well, if you go buy some boots, check out Get Lowered Cycles, boy. One of my sponsors. And actually, let's see. Yeah, so if you want to check it out, Get Lowered Cycles. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, Miguel Marcos? How you doing? Now, I know a lot of people that are coming in about now is that this is a live stream. We just talked for about eight minutes on the 5 tips for cold weather riding. So now's the time for like Q&A. Now's the time to hang out and ask any questions or talk. You know, just hang out. You don't even have to ask any questions. Just like tell me about your day. Tell me about your day. I want to know about your day. Let me know what's going on. We're here to hang out as a crew and just be, you know, just be on here. That's the whole point of these streams. Yay, distract me. Time to distract me. Nicholas Dubois, 50 wind chill here today in Kennesaw, Wisconsin. Luckily, my bike is in a heated garage. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Cronctus, never been to Oklahoma, but the goal of what I'm doing here is to reach as many people as possible. That's why I love the internet and YouTube and live streams and everything. So my goal is to reach as many people as possible across the world when it comes to motorcycle safety. But the great thing about you guys and Patreon is that you're allowing me to possibly travel. So my goal with the Patreons right here is once I hit 500 patrons, I'll be able to travel, and Oklahoma is going to be on one of those lists. I'm going to see how many states I can possibly hit, and I can come hang out with you guys, teach you some stuff, or just, like I said, just come hang out. So if you want to help out that goal, $1 a month. Once we hit 500, I'll be good. Battery on charge, gas is treated. Very good, more tag. Yeah, I actually got a really nice cover that I've been testing out for the past few weeks, and it lasted through the monsoon season, and it lasted through some freezes. And I got pictures and stuff like that, but I'm going to do a quick review on it. It's only 20 bucks, the cover. It did pretty good. Michael, again from San Diego. Hey, man, how you doing? The wife said you can do the 2020 camp out. Can you RSVP now? We're going to find out. We haven't had the first one yet. Just one. I rode in some snow yesterday, but it was on my dirt bike with non-DOT knobbies. Thankfully, no real ice to contend with. Yeah. Dan Shea, cleaned my sewage back up today. Nasty. Great money, but nasty. Thanks for letting me know. Dan and everybody, I did send out those magnets today. Okay, so I was running a little bit behind, but I sent them out today. We'll see when they get there, okay? Thank you guys for participating, and thank you for becoming patrons. Come here to the Philippines too. We'll take care of you, bro. I would love to go to the Philippines. I would love to try riding in that environment. Undead Dazzler Rider, yes. Once you get like closer to 0 degrees or below freezing, heated grips are worth it. You're gonna need them. So if you're constantly getting cold like that, and you're constantly riding in the cold like that, definitely get some heated grips. But if you're just riding every once in a while, like I do, you can get away with some really good gauntlet thermal gloves. I shoveled another 10 inches of snow. We had about 30 inches in 3 days. Grueling. Oh, geez. Scratch, most motorcycle specific boots and shoes won't have shoelaces for that very reason. The less a snag on, the better. Yes, my Icon 1000 Elsinore boots, my popular ones that you guys are always asking about, they don't have laces. They only have zipper. I've heard that heated grips are okay, but heated gloves heat your entire hand. Yeah. Heated grips are okay, but I mean, once you take your hand off it, you're done. But heated gloves, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Oh, okay. So Undead Dazzler Rider asked about heated grips. I was thinking of heated gloves. Yeah, definitely worth it. Get the gloves. What about your keychain? Wait, what? What am I missing here, Wayward? You buy one? I didn't get a notification. I gotta send some things out. Mama Shanna subscribed on Twitch. We had a new Twitch subscription. Soda glue, oil and change today. Nice. Keep things nice and working. What's up, Spencer? How you doing? So like I said, once again, the goal for Patreon is to travel the country. So I see Oklahoma, I see Texas, I see a bunch of places. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll send you one, man. Probably forgot about it. Kronktus, today has been pretty good. If you guys want to know about my day, today I woke up, I went for my walk with my dog. I did a quicker walk because I had some stuff I had to do today. So today I finished and edited the video that came out today at 3 p.m. So 2 hours ago. I finished that video. It went up, it went out. It's talking about motorcycle helmets and how to choose one. Then after that, I haven't eaten yet today. Uh-oh. So after that, I went and signed some papers to close out on the house. I checked out the house today. Saw some cool things. I got my garage going. Tomorrow we're closing on the house, so I get my keys to the new house. It's gonna be badass. Yeah. Wayward, that'd probably be the easiest. That'd probably be easiest. Michael, we were supposed to be getting 4 days of rain. Not sure if you'll be getting hit with a storm after. If so, are you going to practice in the rain? I would love to. I would love to. So for some juicy DDFM merch, check out the gear that I use. I have it on Amazon. I'm going to be uploading more shirts and stuff like that. But if you want to check it out, there's my Amazon link. But if you want to have access to a few other things, I have a big cartel shop. Let me go ahead and grab it. So this shop right here, now I moved it down from a paid $10 a month to a free, so some of the links aren't working, but that's because I haven't been able to sell too much. So if you want to do that, there you go. Kronktus, yes, I would love to do a house tour. Definitely a setup of my studio, because right now this is the kids' room. I'm in the kids' room, and it's like the only room that I have separated from my office. Like I work out in the living room, but this way I can communicate with you guys, and it's not affecting everybody else in the house because it's in the living room. But at the new house, I'll have my own room, have the doors closed. I'll have like some soundproofing stuff, better equipment, and that's the goal, is to do that. So I can't wait to do it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I'm gonna be showing you. Dual vlog this weekend, possibly, now that I got the shocks, the progressive cartridge shocks in my front suspension now. So probably this weekend we actually finally have some time. I'm going to be emailing a few people and see if I can get more classroom stuff, see if I can get more education up in Phoenix next month, but we'll see. We'll see. The whole goal is to just constantly get, oh, somebody said congratulations on the rider coach. I just got my ID, my rider coach ID. Heck yeah, so that means I can log in and I can start taking, I can take the BRC2 online course and sign up for other courses. Yes, I've been waiting for this for over a week now. What's up, Bob? How you doing? John Kavar, hey man, thanks for all the comments. I really do love how engaged you are on Patreon. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Do you have a video about best beginners bikes, Dan? Yeah, I do. I have a few. Which ones are you talking about? I have one on cruisers and on naked bikes, I believe. Wait, no, the one on naked bikes I'm still working on, and I actually have it here. If you want to, I could tell you guys what my idea for the best beginner naked bikes are. You want me to go over that one? I can go over that one. So 5 best beginner naked bikes of 2018, which is going to turn into 2019 because we're doing that. But these are really good bikes. So you guys want me to go over that? I'm telling you to hide Nikki's keys to get her to ride more, LL, and maybe I can finally meet the missus. Yeah. So you guys want me to go over the 5 naked bikes that I think are really good? I'll just go over them real quick. It won't be something that, like, I'm gonna stay on like the whole time, but I figured I could go over something while I'm here. I have so much like data. I have like so many things that I type up and like I want to do. I probably have 20 to 30 videos already written out that I can do, but I'd rather just talk to you guys. You know what I mean? So the ones I have, all right. So I'm gonna talk about it real quick, and then I'm gonna post links in the chat. So the first one is the Suzuki SV650. Okay, the Suzuki SV650. I'm posting a link right there. Let's see if it takes you to that. Boom, boom. So see, I have all this information. So I have a 2018, or this is the 2017 Suzuki SV650. I know they're going to probably be coming out with 2018, but this has the product details of it. That is a great bike. It's relatively inexpensive for a brand new bike. An MT-09 is the best naked bike, but these are all beginner bikes. Yes, Boston, I got that. I've been responding to emails when it comes to the house, but I got your stuff, dude. We're gonna hit first watch sometime again, and trust me, that food was good. I haven't gotten back there to eat, but I need to. It's freaking good. Yeah, I got here. You know what? Screw it. Here, Boston, I'm gonna send you a text right now. That way I don't forget. Thanks for reminding me, man. Let's see. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Got your new phone number. Didn't save because you got all this stuff. Let me text you. I can update it existing, I guess. I have you in here as Wiggles. But it says Boston. Let's see. Let me text you. Send a text. Send a message. Yo, 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 yo. Boom. Sent you. Gotcha, man. So the SV650 is one that I picked on there. And then the next one that we're going to be talking about, and remember, I include the prices on these because that's very important to beginner riders. Yo, times 2. So here's the other one, the Kawasaki Z650. It's a non-ABS version at $699.99. That's the number 2 one that I was going to talk about in the video. Now, once again, when I do the actual video, it's going to be more in depth. I'll be talking more about it, but we're just going over something really quick. The next one we're going to talk about is the Harley Street 500. I actually ridden the Harley Street 500. It's okay. It's good. So this might actually change. It's the street rod though, the street rod, the Harley Davidson Street 500 to the street rod. Kind of depends on what you want. It's a little more expensive. It is a Harley. It's not something that I would 100% recommend. There's some great bikes, but I'm also recommending the Yamaha MT-07. Now I know you're saying the MT-09 is something that is something. It's a great bike. It really is. But here's the thing: these are the beginner bikes, and I'm trying to pick something from different companies, entry-level bikes, and then we also have this one. This is the 5th one. This is the 5th one, and I just wanted you guys to see that. Yeah, I would love to take these bikes out for a ride and show you guys, you know, how they ride and everything. But the main thing is I'm probably gonna have to find. One second, I get distracted. Discrimination, Dan, regarding beginner bike example. Say you're happy with that bike, good, be excellent on fuel and great ride. So why not hang on to it even when you're a competent rider? Yeah, Nikki's Honda Rebel 500 is a great beginner bike. These are naked bikes, so that's a great cruiser bike, great beginner bike overall, and I think I would have fun with it. Rainin has yeah, the MT-07. It's the FZ-07. It's just all different, you know, how they say it. Want to learn more about downshifting, Kenneth? I will get to that. I promise you. A lot of people have been asking about that, so I would love to get to it. So what are some tips for cold weather riding? All right, so you must be coming in a little bit later in. That's perfectly fine. So let's just go over the quick things real quick. So it's 5 tips for cold weather riding. Layer smarter, so have good layers. I use a balaclava for my face when it gets super cold. I'll have a jacket underneath my protective jacket. So layer smart. Have good tires. Make sure you have plenty of tread. Make sure the PSI is pretty good. Make sure you eat. You burn calories when you shiver. You need calories to keep you warm, so you need to eat. So watch out for wind chill. So if you can, maybe put a windbreaker underneath, wear some chaps or something for your legs. Get something that will break up the wind. Neoprene type stuff really helps out with that. If it's snowing, just go home. Try not to ride on ice. It gets a little bit more dangerous, a little bit too dangerous to be riding. It's bad enough some people don't know how to drive when there's snow. So imagine riding when there's snow, and now you have to watch out for other drivers that don't know how to drive in snow. So it's best just to go home. The first 8 minutes of this video talks more in depth on that. So that was just kind of like a too long didn't read thing. Any tips on how to find people to ride with? Fatalistic Frosties, join the Discord, man. We've had people, there's over 1,000 people on Discord, and we've actually had people ride with each other, and that's how I met that's how I met almost all the people. Actually, that's how I met everybody here locally in Tucson, is through the Discord. Ever met any other motorcyclists, YouTubers? Not in person, actually. I've met people that knew me. All right, see you later, Wayward. Justin Juan, keep your eyes on demo days, DDFM, the only real way to ride Japanese bikes. Yeah, I definitely need to, man. I've been doing a lot of demos at Indian. Toby, how you doing? Still are living in England, and it's bloody freezing right now, I bet. Exactly, John. Bighorn Kevin, rain gear helps with keeping warm, doesn't let air pass through. Yes, just be careful about sweating too much, because then when you take off your gear, you can catch hypothermia pretty good. So layering smart is very important. I'm sure I need a low seat height, like 25 inches or less. So gas chamber, the Indian Scouts are about 25 inches, and the Honda Rebel is about 25 inches. So check out the Indian Scouts. It's just my fingers and thighs that get cold, really, but they get so damn cold. So if it's your fingers, maybe invest in better winter gloves, or maybe heated gloves. Your thighs, wear layers. Wear some neoprene or some type of wind-resistant underlayer underneath your other clothes. Nicholas Dubois, how do you like the LED headlight that you put on your Harley? There's not any aftermarket LED headlights from a bike that look period correct, but I may just have to get one. My halogen isn't enough. I love it. It's lasted me forever. I think I installed it like about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it's been lasting me. I think a year and a half, and it's no issues whatsoever. Everyone, good tip about downshifting, it should be quick and confident, clutch in, no throttle shift, clutch out, throttle. If you grind at normal high speeds, it's because you held the clutch too long. Yep. Brandon Albano official, for someone who has suffered from mental illness myself, riding my 883 iron along with watching your videos about motorcycle riding and the numerous videos help my mental health. Videos about mental health has really helped me. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you shared that with us. It does help, and I think a lot of us that do gravitate towards motorcycles like that extra risk because we need to feel that. You know what I mean? So I think we're all here. See you later, man. See you later, Boston. Yeah, LEDs are the way to go. LEDs are definitely the way to go. So yeah, those were the tips for the five tips for cold weather riding. I have a bunch of other tips. I mean, I got a bunch of different things. So I have actually 7 or 9. No, I think I filmed 6, 7 videos yesterday, and 3 of those get turned into the DDFM training manual. So I actually have how to ride in a straight line slowly, which is teaching you how to do friction zone and clutch control and balance and proper body positioning. So that video is going to be coming up on the DDFM training manual very soon. I have one on swerving, how to swerve correctly. That's coming up on the DDFM training manual very soon. And then emergency braking, or braking to a stop as quick as you can, is coming up on the training manual very soon. I use the drones for those, a few of those. And then I'm actually editing that stuff right now. So if you want to get access to that way before the public, make sure you sign up on the DDFM training manual if you haven't. It's a $5 a month. The password is located on my Patreon. In order to get to it, you need to be a $5 patron. And the password actually changes February 1st. So every month the password changes. So if you want to get access to it, join up on Patreon. And Bighorn Kevin with the $5 super chat, boy. Yeah, boy. Thanks, Bighorn Kevin. Thank you so much for the super chat. That helps out so much. You have no idea. You guys are making this possible. You help me out. You're helping me out. And remember, this is also my job right here. I filled out a W-9 already. I'm working for them. So if you're down here in Tucson, up in Phoenix, and you want to learn the BRC1, which will get you endorsement, I can teach you. I want to teach you. I know how to do it. I got all the materials. I got everything. I'm working for them. Come hang out and do it. And thank you so much, Bighorn Kevin, though. Everyone should be sending him a woo. Yeah. Now remember, if you are a YouTube member, which is that join button. You'll get that emoji right there, the woo emoji, but you'll get the beard, you'll get the mustache, and you actually get access to videos when they come out early. So all these videos that I'm editing and they get uploaded, I'm going to have them go out early to the senior crew patrons and the YouTube channel members. So for $5 a month, you get all that stuff, and you get to see the videos beforehand. Yeah. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, man? Soda glue, if you change your headlights to LED, do you have to return to the DMV in the US? It might depend on your state, but we don't have to deal with that. Dilazar, I commute on my bike, so I get stuck in snowy conditions sometimes. If I see it's snowing, I won't start riding, but if I've got to get to college, then I've got not much choice. Yeah, sometimes you got to do it, but be safe. Remember, your traction, you lose a lot of traction. Yeah, I've been riding in the cold, or as cold as Tucson gets anyways. But Jeremy, that stuff gets cold. Thanks, Bighorn Kevin, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're getting pretty high up on the subscriber count right there. And we did lose one patron overnight. I don't know what happened. We were at 235. We're at 234 again. That's perfectly fine. But the goal is to hit 500. Once we hit 500, I'll be able to travel the country. By then, I'll be able to afford a truck and trailer. And then hopefully I'll be able to buy a bike or at least finance like a Grom or something, put a stunt cage on it, and go and travel and meet you guys. You guys can play around on the Grom, have a little bit of fun, and we can work on some, practice stuff. You know what I mean? So that'd be a lot of fun. It'd be a lot of fun. It'd be great. And I wouldn't even need a trailer if I got a Grom. Just throw it in the back of the truck, right? So I would love to do that. I would love to come hang out with you guys. The let fear motivate you thing here in MD is just reckless for beginner here. Yeah, it really is. Traction is huge, John. Yeah, traction is huge. The floor is usually wet, so no snow sticks to the floor, but it sticks to my visor a lot. Ooh, yeah, vision is very important. Emerald, how you doing? Yeah, Wayward says he's going to dye his beard green if we hit 500 patrons by April. He's going to dye it green for the rest of the year. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you something right now. If we hit 500 patrons by the end of the year, let's say by November, I will shave my beard and grow it back for November. I'll grow it, I'll shave it, I'll be clean shaven, and then I'll grow it back. But if we hit 500 patrons, I'll grow it and I'll shave it back. Or I'll shave it and I'll grow it back. There you go, something like that. I messed up. 3 degrees there, D-Cycle. Hey, D-Cycle, everybody say hi to D-Cycle, man. I've been meaning to send you a message. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for the nice the nice letter. I appreciate it. Everybody check out D-Cycle. Go to his page. Go to his channel. Here, it's his channel right here. Go to that channel. Check him out. Give him some love. Thanks for the stickers, man. I'm glad you showed up because it's a little bit easier. I don't have to email now. Everyone check out that channel. Come back. Hit subscribe. Come back. You work hard, Dan, making good videos. You're a field instructor. Take my hat off to you. And looking after family, you're a legend, bro. Thanks, man. Thank you. We got a lot. I shared a picture on Discord of the new garage that I have. And I'm gonna take pictures and do a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, D-Cycle, man, I appreciate it. Please give a shout out to Michelle. She's got a crush on you. You gotta watch out. My wife is she's watching this. But here, Michelle, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you so much. Just gotta watch. Nikki's watching. Gotta watch out for that. Go to D-Cycle. Click subscribe, man. Click subscribe, then come back. What motorcycle tools are essential? So what I would do is I would get your service manual, and I'd find out, because in the Sportster service manual in the back, it tells me like what is basically needed. So I pretty much keep around Allen keys or some type of wrench that has multiple Allen key heads, this hex heads. I'll keep a few things that I know that is pretty common that might get loose. Blue Loctite really helps out on a lot of stuff, and red Loctite for the things that you do not want to come apart. But definitely keep a few things. Try to keep as little as possible. That way you're not keeping a full chest. But I'll keep a few things here and there in the back of my backpack. And my backpack's actually pretty cool. I actually got it right here. Let me grab it real quick. My backpack, actually, I got rid of all the stuff out of the backpack because I went to, I have work gloves when I was teaching. But right here, this backpack is pretty sweet. It has tool pouches. It's got like pouch for like wrenches. You got an extra pouch in here. You get an extra pouch in here. So you can keep a fairly decent tool pack in here in your backpack. And this will attach to your sissy bar. This is the Biltwell Xfil 48. I got it from Get Lowered Cycles. Great backpack, and I love the fact that it's orange because, you know, when you have black tools and stuff, you know, it's orange throughout. It contrasts with everything. So it's really good. And look, I even got my MSF Basic Rider Course Field Guide range cards. So guys, when you're out and about, when you take the MSF course right here at Ride Arizona MTC, I'll be teaching you all this stuff. I'll be teaching you all this stuff. Now, these are things only MSF rider coaches get. You have to be an MSF rider coach to get this. And I got it. It says my name on it. Has my name on it. It says Daniel. I can't wait to get the BRC2 and Advanced Rider course taken care of so I can be a part of that. But sign up. I want you guys to sign up or at least say hi. Send an email to Ride Arizona MTC. Hopefully I don't bother them too much and just say, you know what, I can't wait to take a class, and Dan the Fireman sent me. Let's see. Okay, what happened? Let's see what's going on. So thanks D-Cycle. Yeah, we tied the knot. We got married. This whole month has been insane. Okay. First off, New Year's. Cool. You know, whatever. New Year's. Then I go on the 12th to the 20th to take the MSF Rider Coach class. Passed it. Did great. Wonderful day. Learned so much. Great instructors. Mark and everybody. Mark and Rita were great. Everybody that took the class. Gib was there. He sometimes pops in here. He's a new subscriber. Awesome. Then I come back. Nikki and I get married. And during this whole time, I'm closing on a house. Like the beginning of the month, I'm like, we love this house. Let's get this house. We're closing tomorrow. I get the keys tomorrow. So this whole month has been insane. I'm pulling out my retirement, so I'm not gonna be a firefighter anymore. I'm pulling out pretty much all this cash that I have, you know, invested everywhere, and I'm fully investing into this channel and what I'm doing here. I got the job to be a rider coach, so I can supplement my income, but still do exactly what I'm doing. Got a great working relationship with Trina and Steve from Ride Arizona MTC. They say I can use the course and make videos and all that stuff. So I'm doing all these extra things so that I can make these videos and everything better for you guys. Okay? And you're making it possible. We had 200 patrons at the beginning of the year, like 198 or something like that. We're at 234 now. We got pretty much one every day for the month of January. If we can hit 500, I will never have to worry about anything. I'm serious. We hit 500 patrons, I do not have to worry about a single thing, and that will free up all my content to where I can just teach you guys whatever it is you want. So right now I'm doing half and half. Right now I'm making videos that will grab people's attention, and then the other half of videos are what you guys specifically want. So once we hit 500, I could just make videos for what you guys specifically want, and I don't have to care about finding new subscribers. I don't have to care about any of that stuff. So becoming a patron is huge. Donating is huge. Joining the Discord, exactly what Hatter just posted, that's free. The Discord's absolutely free. Come hang out. Great. Alden, are you changing your name since you won't be a fireman anymore? No, I'm a retired firefighter. I still support public safety. I still support firefighters. I still get text messages from some of the recruits and people from the academy that I went with asking for some help on a few things. I still talk to everybody. So the way I look at it is that, you know, I was a firefighter for over 10 years, and it's part of my life, and it's why I even started this channel, because I saw so many people get in accidents that I felt like I needed to help others with my hobby. My hobby at the time was motorcycling, so I figured, you know what, I can share that with you guys and help out. So I'm gonna keep the name. I love it. Let's see, Emerald, what do you use for riding pants, and do you wear anything different for winter? I'm looking to get a pair of riding jeans. So there's a bunch of really nice riding jeans out here, Emerald. I personally have Rust and Redemption jeans from Speed and Strength, but there's so many new ones out now. They've gotten huge. There's so many different jeans out there. Make sure you pick ones that do have armor inserts. At minimum, knee armor inserts. They do have ones that are hip. They have hip armor and knee armor. Make sure the Kevlar is actually in the right spots. So the Kevlar or the aramid fibers are in the knees and the buttocks and the trunk area. Those are very important. Make sure it has good stitching. So pretty much all the stuff nowadays is pretty good. Yeah, D-cycle. I got so much stuff. Once a firefighter over, always a firefighter exactly over score. The help you give people is what makes you how you are, and 500 should be easy. Your knowledge. I love watching the videos to learn more. And from one firefighter to another, thank you for your advice. Yeah, Brandon, thank you. Yeah, I understand what you said. We're firefighters, man. We need to color code our keyboard. You know what I mean? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Leather chaps, yeah or nay? So Technobobber, leather chaps are perfectly fine if you have armor underneath. Leather will only have some type of abrasion resistance, but leather chaps will block the wind, and that will save you. Nicholas Dubois with the super chat, $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Man, you guys are you guys are awesome. Holy crap. Oh man. Everyone give him a woo. Nicholas, be a YouTube channel member. It's $5. But no, I don't want to take away from the super chat. That's amazing. But man, you can get a mustache. You can get a mustache. We're so close. Thank you so much. Nikki's Ventures is in here. Woo! They expire the event. You know what? I don't know why the invite expires. I'm gonna have to redo. I'm gonna have to redo it. Let's see. It should never expire, because this is one of those things that I picked that should never expire. So it worked for me. It worked for me. But let's see. So that's the Discord. Try that one. Try this one, the Discord app. One of ours, Dark Shadow or me. You always wanted a mustache? Well, yeah. Click that join button. You become a channel member and you get access to the videos. There's actually a video out there right now for channel members only and senior crew members only. But yeah, that's how you get the mustache, man. Doug, thinking of getting a GoPro. Opinions on the Hero 7. So I've seen some really good videos, and honestly, I think it's the best GoPro out there. It's just that it's so expensive. I personally got a 360 camera. It takes a little bit more to edit, but honestly, I think the GoPro Hero 7, it's a good investment at this point. I think they did really good. I think they did really good. Yeah, Nikki, I want to get her to writing again. I think maybe this weekend we'll do it. This weekend we might be focusing a little bit on the house and getting the house ready and taking stuff over to the house. Maybe this weekend I can do like a little house tour for patrons, because I don't want to share too much with everybody. You know what I mean? I don't want to go crazy. But like on the Patreon lens, I'll probably share some stuff on that. New beer suggestions. I've actually slowed down on my beer drinking. Nikki's been the one that's she's the one that knows everything about beer. She's been drinking some like a blueberry wheat type beer, and it's actually really good. But one beer that I did have that I really liked. Let me see if I can find it. It's an Oscar Blues. You can't go wrong with Oscar Blues. And it was Oscar Blues Pinner, the throwback IPA. So this is the beer that I was drinking during my when I was doing the rider coach. I would have one beer at night before I went to sleep. But that right there, D-Cycle, that's a beer that I really like. I really do like it. Let's see. I was going to get the Icon Overlord jeans, but they got discontinued, and the replacement for them was no aramid backing on the ass, which seems weird to me since it seems to be the main slide. Yes, that is weird to me. Emerald. Rogue Dead Guy Ale. I heard about that. I never tried it actually. Let's see. Emerald. Let's take a look. Take a look. I'm gonna go to Get Lord Cycles. and I'm gonna find some pants. Let's see how quick I can do this. Pants, get lowered cycles. All right, so the Icon 1000 M1H jeans. I like Icon 1000. Let's see. There's some more. There's some other ones. Man, they have so many different ones nowadays. Some of them are very expensive, like the Rocker are like 450 bucks, 500 bucks. Icon Overlord Overpants. Okay. Alpine Stars. Alpine Stars is pretty good. Let's see. And then, okay, so we're going to go into jeans. So I'm just going to look at, let's see, the Icon. So Icon Relax Fit, D30 Impact Protectors, knee and hip. Kevlar knee and reinforcement. Yeah, it doesn't have it on the butt. It doesn't have armor on the butt. That's so weird. You need to have, or I mean, aramid fiber. You need to have Kevlar. Bighorn Kevin, it's been a while, but do cameras have their own software for editing, or do you have any recommendations? So GoPro has their own. It's called the GoPro Studio. I think it's Fusion Studio. So they have their own, and it's free. But I personally use Premiere Pro CC 2019. I pay for that it's like $22 a month. I pay for that with your guys' help. I reinvested in it, so I have some of the best software and computer stuff. But if you have a Mac, iMovie is absolutely free, and it's something that you could easily use. What else is free? There's a few other things that are really good, but that's what I use. Free beer, Bighorn. Soupy Gnome, man. People at work were watching me for a second. Soupy Gnome, Nikki and I would love to go to Germany. I would love to go to Italy too. Your vacation in Jamaica, let me know how it is. Tire recommendation for a cruiser looking for longevity. So Aldine, Emerald, I'm still looking at some jeans. I didn't leave you. Let me see this fly stuff. So I have the Michelin Scorcher 2s on my bike, and they last a long time. Okay, so let's see. And they're relatively inexpensive, and they last me a long time, and they're great tires. So here's a link to them for Soupy. I mean Alden. These are for you. I recommend those tires. Those are the ones that I have on my bike, and they're the ones that I've always had on my bike, other than the knobbies, and they've lasted a long time on cruisers, and they're very good. Yeah, Emerald. Yeah, MotoGP. They don't tend to slide on their knees. They only use their knees for certain reasons, and it's to get more traction. DaVinci Resolve to edit videos. Man, you got some money then. I heard DaVinci's expensive. I looked into it too, but I decided to stick with Premiere because I didn't want to relearn. DaVinci is supposed to be really good though. Okay. Okay, so these ones, fly resistance jeans with over 70% DuPont Kevlar reinforced panels and CE approved armor in the knees. It says it has detachable hip armor pockets. Armor sold separately. I might actually get these jeans. They look like normal jeans, and I want to see where they have. And they're relatively inexpensive. Here, one sec. Let me. So guys, this might be my new set of jeans. I'm going to talk to Get Lowered. So right here, that second link that I posted, the Get Lowered one, the Fly Street, that might be my new pair of jeans. Michael, yeah, Tobacco. Dude, Tobacco Motor, those are great jeans. And I'm actually thinking about getting Nikki a pair once Yeah, D-Cycle, I saw that when. Are you talking about the one where he kind of gets a little upset about riders eating their own? Is that the one that you're? Yeah, tobacco. They have 100% Kevlar. They're insane jeans. They're insane. Yes, I agree. I agree with Lemmy. I absolutely agree with Lemmy, and I think he'd be such an amazing person to talk to. I would love to travel to where he's at and possibly be on his channel because it looks like he's doing more of a podcast interview type stuff. I would love to go over there and talk to him about it because I 100% agree with the way he's talking, and I 100% agree with that. We need to stop eating our own. And when I made that video on the older generation, I talked about how the newer generation, the millennials, even in the second video on that, as a response to my own, is that we need to step up. We need to talk. We need to hang out with each other. We need to be more unified. We're all riders here. And to eat our own and to call people stupid names is stupid. I mean, I went on a sport bike for the first time this year, and I had a ton of fun. You know, in 2018, I had a ton of fun. I have nothing against sport bike riders, nothing against cruisers, scooters, nothing, three-wheelers, nothing. As long as you're out and riding, being safe about it, I don't care. I do want some that look normal. I want to be able to go on a casual date and ride with protection at the same time. So Dark Shadow, the ones I posted, this one right here, it looks pretty. I mean, it's for men, but it looks pretty straightforward. It looks like a pair of Levi jeans, but it has knee and hip and Kevlar. So I think it's pretty cool. I think they make women's jeans too. I think they might make women's jeans. I'm not too sure though. I would love to come see you and Hatter. I would love to. Oh, you're a guy. I know, but like I was figured like yeah. I'll keep my mouth shut. Yeah, Scratch, I have that armor and I personally wear it all the time. Do you know of any beer that would be good for non-beer drinkers? I've really only had the mainstream light beers. Okay. Try some. I think it's Firestone 805. Firestone 805 is kind of it's a better light beer. That's a good way to start. A Hefeweizen's pretty good to start. Maybe like a session IPA, and that is designed to where it's lower alcohol content, but it's still an IPA flavor. So the Oscar Blues Pinner is a very good beer to start. But try a Firestone 805. That is more mainstream, but it's a good beer too. Bacardi and Coke and some Smirnoff. Yeah, you guys need to experiment a little bit more. So guys, if you haven't yet, if you're new to this channel and you would like to support the channel, please swing on by patreon.com/DanDanTheFireman and help out. Every little bit helps. Thank you, Nicholas and Bighorn Kevin, for the super chats. That helps out too. But being a patron really, really helps out. We're getting close. I wonder when we're gonna hit 100,000. Yeah, it's an acquired taste, Emerald. So Brandon Brooks, I'm 27 and right with a lot of 40 and 50-year-olds. Michael, yeah, Guinness is good. I like Guinness. I mean, I like beer. I've slowly been moving away from it. No problem, Soupy Gnome. Just the fact that you're making comments in here, it's helping out the channel. Join Discord if you haven't. That's absolutely free. If you join the Discord, that's absolutely free. I open up the Discord to everybody. There are some special chat rooms just for patrons and YouTube channel members and Twitch subscribers. So you can have access to that. Yes, you get a lot of Patreon perks. You get a lot of stuff. There's the Discord app right there. You're invited. We have 1,091 members, 269 online right now. What's up, Buckeye Basin TV? Bassin TV. I probably said it wrong. How you doing? I think I've had enough caffeine. I'll set half of that to the side. I'll drink that tomorrow. Have you ever ridden a Vulcan S? Wondering what you thought about the cruiser with a Ninja drivetrain. So Nicholas, actually one of the MSF coaches that I took class with has the Vulcan S, and he absolutely loves it. I think it's a badass bike. I need to go ride it. Maybe he'll let me, and I could do a quick review on it. But that is actually one of the best beginner motorcycles to have, one of the best beginner cruisers to have, and you pretty much won't outgrow it unless you want something big or different. You won't ever outgrow it. I heard that Guinness is different depending on if it's a can, bottle, or tap, and it also tastes different if you get it from tap in a different country. Yeah, I heard about that too. They have nitro. You can get nitrogen. You can get carbon dioxide. A bunch of different stuff on it. Buckeye Basin TV, rubber side down at all times. Good brother. Yeah, man. John Kavar wants to vote. Joseph, Dan, what fire department you on? No beards from our department. Yeah, I'm growing a beard because I'm retired now. So I was a firefighter for 10 years. Now I do this full time. Now I make videos and teach people how to ride over here at Ride Arizona MTC now. So it's a lot easier for me on my mental health, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this. And it's another way to give back to the community, not just locally, but all over. So this is my way of giving back. D-Cycle with the super chat. I just saw that. It's not updating right here real quick. There it is. Woo, boy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Awesome, D-Cycle. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're at 28 out of 30 YouTube members also. 28 out of 30 YouTube members. Once we hit 30, we're going to get the Macho Man Randy Savage as an emoji. We already got, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, the mental health thing, man. I sleep better. I feel better. I'm happier. Yeah, D-Cycle. Thank you, man. Woo! I'm all clicking all these buttons. How's everybody's day doing? We got 3 more minutes in the stream. Just 3 more minutes in the stream. I like to do these 1-hour live streams so we can talk about what the video is all about that came out today. I like to talk about all these other things that I want to hear from you guys. That's the whole point of these live streams, is to hear from you. I spend the first like 10 minutes talking about a topic, but then the rest of the hour is hanging out with you guys. Bassing the G equals Bassin. Hello, thank you for services. First responder, brother. Yeah. First responder. Got my union logo. I'm not part of the union no more, but who cares? I got my own crew, my own union as you guys. So I don't need that. Yeah, I saw you guys all doing the Rickroll stuff in the Discord. I saw that. I was wondering when I was gonna get Rickrolled. Nicholas, some are. So there's some helmets, some modular helmets. So he asked, are modular helmets as safe as normal full face helmets in a crash? Some modular helmets, their connection where they connect back into a full face have metal connections, and then some have plastic. So the metal ones are more safe. Snell doesn't test them, so you can't get a Snell rated modular helmet, but I think ECE does, but they are safe. They are safe, and they're better than having a 3/4 helmet. I'm actually looking into getting the Simpson modular bandit helmet for class, but that's off to the end. We'll see about that, but I would not mind having a modular helmet. Brandon Brooks, agree, man. Agree. D-Cycle new exhaust for his Sport Glide came in. Yeah. Make a video on that. Emerald, hopefully I'll be getting a bike soon. I don't know if I'm still going to get a Shadow because there's a bike in my town that has $200 cheaper and I wouldn't have to pay for dealer fees. Try it out, man. You never know. That might be the way to do it. Hey, Connor, how you doing? It's going good, man. It's going good. Glad you're here. Love the look of that Bandit. Yeah, the Bandit looks sick. It doesn't look like a modular helmet, you know? But I might get it. Well, guys, I just want to say thank you for joining me on this stream. I had a ton of fun. Just if you guys would like to be a part of the DDFM crew and get access to the Dan the Fireman training manual, I got 3 videos that I'm going to be editing all day tomorrow specifically for the DDFM training manual. So you're going to see 3 new videos by the end of the week on the training manual. That should make it at least 12 to 13 videos on the training manual for those that are patron members. So guys, sign up, check it out, see if it's what you like. If not, perfectly fine. Keep coming back to these live streams and having fun and hanging out. So guys, check out D-Cycle on his YouTube channel. Check him out. And then if you want to sign up for some classes, sign up for some classes. It'd be really great to be able to teach you some of you guys. Let's hit 500 members. Let's do it. Let's hit 500 members. All right, guys. Discord's absolutely free. Dark Shadow with the Discord link. Check out the Discord link. Thank you for those that signed up, subscribed, super chatted. Bighorn Kevin, thank you for the super chat. Nicholas Dubois, thank you for the super chat. D-Cycle, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for everybody that signed up on Patreon. Thank you to all my patrons, all my YouTube members that are here. Remember, if you click that join button instead of the subscribe button, you get access to videos before they come out. That is a new perk for YouTube channel members. $5, you get to see videos when they are edited, done, uploaded, before they go live. Always great to have you, Michael. Always good. Bighorn Kevin, thank you. Give some thought to Schubert helmet, though I did research and the HJC has one of the top ranking. Yep. Keep looking into it. Do your research, man.